Good morning, day 120 on my adventure. I'm waking up at the Mountain House bed and breakfast, and I have my bag mostly packed. They did my laundry and I did not get that back yesterday because they were quite busy with other things, but I'm going to get that back and finish packing my bag. This is the room where I stayed. That's the entrance. I'm in a basement room. So there's just my bunk that I'm sitting on, or bed. It's a single. And then two other beds here, a double and a... Breakfast is at 7:30, and then I will be heading back into the woods. Today I'm going to enter the Shenandoah National Park and get to see all that entails. So that's exciting. Today is just going to be a 13.7 mile day to the Gravel Springs Hut because I believe that has water. Water is still scarce, so I'm going to be carrying 3 liters of water today, plus my food. I resupplied for about 4 days, maybe 5, because of the wayside. I want to try and stop at those periodically. Oh, sorry. I know they have blackberry shake options. They have food. They have like a grill so you can get hot food if you want, and then just general resupply, basic things like camp stores and such. So that will be my next 100 miles. I don't anticipate stopping anywhere for shower or any of that in the next 100 miles, but we will see what happens. They do have overnight accommodations at some of these places too, I believe. So I'll find out as I go. I don't know a whole lot about it, so I will bring you along for the journey. The little B&B has even a little spot down there. And I'm saying goodbye. That's the cabin they usually rent out to hikers, but I had the pleasure of staying in this place last night. Scott, one of the owners, and Lisa actually like to talk about the history of the house, and that was pretty intriguing to listen to at breakfast, so that was a good treat. So I am back off. I've got maybe a 0.2 mile walk back to the trail and 13.7 mile day today. So I am loaded down with food and 3 liters or 7+ pounds of water. My hips are sore from the extra weight of the water. So it's going to be a slow day, and I know I've got an uphill for quite some time here to begin with. So it'll be a slow day with many stops. That's what I'm anticipating anyhow. All right, we'll catch you later. And now I get to cross the road, so I will not be filming that. This is the first water cache I've seen for the through hiker heading south. Very sweet. Which I will not be taking any since I am full out of the hostel. To Georgia. I'm not sure if that's accurate this year, but close enough. I am heading this way, and before too long I'll be entering Shenandoah National Park. Very exciting. And Skyline Drive. And views. There's a little water. Water's a good thing these days. I got some info on the fence. If you saw my yesterday's video, I showed you this fence and a sign that said government-owned property. I've discovered, according to Lisa, the bed and breakfast owner, is that these red roofed buildings, you can see a couple there and some over that way, they belong to the Smithsonian Institute, and they're actually breeding and raising on the verge of extinct animals and then re-releasing them into the wild. So that is the scoop on that property. Yeah, it's hot. It's hot. I'm literally dripping sweat. First break after hour and a half. Well needed. As you are heading southbound into the Shenandoah National Forest, the Potomac Appalachian Trail Club maintains the AT through Shenandoah National Park. And then you have a backcountry kiosk here where you need to fill out a hiker permit form that looks like that. And they're in the box here. So we'll grab one of those, fill it out, and then deposit it right here. And then there are regulations right there. I'm going to get that filled out. Yes, it's been bug net time for the cobwebs as well as the little kamikaze gnats that want to die in your eyes. So my screen is so dirty right now from the humidity and finger sweat that I cannot even use the screen. I have to use the little stylus that came with it. So anyhow, getting back to that. The form that you fill out is a triplicate. You fill out the first page, attach it to your backpack. It has to be displayed through the park, and then the rest goes in the little slot there. So I'm going to get to that and get hiking down the trail. I've got one more very steep up and then down, and then it kind of calms down for the rest of my day, I hope. This is the first time I've come across a marker like this. It says Appalachian Trail South to the right, Indian Run Spring 1.8 to the right, Skyline Drive 2.2 to the right, and Gravel Springs Shelter 9.5, which is where our destination for tonight is. Let's see, and over here, the way we came is 18 North, Park Boundary 2/10, Tom Floyd Wayside 7/10, State Route 601, 1.2 it says. And then Chester Gap to the right, State Route 610 is 5/10. Very interesting. There's the AT symbol there. I am so appreciative of this trail that I could almost cry. It is amazing. Walkable. And I'm enjoying it. It's a hot day, but it's beautiful out. I love, love, love this. So I'm at the viewpoint here, and I think I'm going to go 0.2 to the right and see what that view entails. I'm not going to go both ways, but I'm going to go one. Something just tried to pop out of there. Oh, a little mousey mouse. I'm glad I caught that. Cool. Okay. And this is uphill, in case you were wondering. But the good news is after my rest, I'll go downhill. Ugh. And I have to say, uphills have become easier for me. They're not easy, but they become easier. coming upon the viewpoint. Said it was 2/10 of a mile. It felt longer, but and it wasn't all up. There was ups and downs and rocks. Wouldn't be the AT without rocks, right? All right, let's see this together. For the first time here. Very nice. Oh, the sky is so blue. Actually, it's kind of hazy. Wow. Very, very beautiful. Wow. So my first view in Shenandoah National Park. Get some fall color in there. Very cool. He's literally 10 feet in front of me, maybe 8. I just filtered some water so that I have water to get me the 6-point-something miles to the shelter area. This is where I am at. AT South goes that way to the left where the bird just came. Right over there is a little piped spring that I got water from. And the birds and the dragonflies are having a ball near the water source. Water is life. Oh, there's hummingbirds up there too. Sweet. Let's see if I can zoom in on one of those little guys. I love that. So you can see why I'm having a hard time motivating myself to get out of here. And that's AT North uphill. And then just the quiet woods. It's been fun sitting here. Probably longer than I should have. But I'm gonna watch the birds for a few more minutes and then take off. Did I say how much I'm enjoying today? I'm really enjoying today. It's been a great, great day. It's beautiful. I love it. This is kind of reminiscent of my early journey. The tunnel of these. Rhododendron, azalea, I'm not sure which is which. It doesn't really matter to me. But I think I might hear somebody coming along the path, so I'm gonna shut this off. Oops, I'm doing a video. Seriously, Holly. Okay, let's see if I captured that. I've been walking by these bushes and I keep seeing flattened areas. I don't know if you can tell that that's flattened back there, but I think that's where bears are going in, trampling and getting the fruit that's off of these, or the flowers maybe. I don't know if that's honeysuckle or exactly what that is. Somebody can tell me. Or maybe they're eating the seed pods. I don't know. But I do believe that that's what's going on here. Here's another area. Right in through here. All trampled. I'm getting ready to cross over the Skyline Parkway. And then I've got a 1.5 miles, I believe it's a 1.5 miles climb to the final mountain I'll be climbing today. And then on the other side of that, I believe is the shelter that I'm going to stay at. So, oh, there's a random wall in the middle of nowhere. Interesting. I wonder what that was. Cool. I am getting ready to climb the next 1.6 miles up to North Mount Marshall. I have seen more wildlife in Virginia than I saw in the last 3 states up north. The words of John the Baptist regarding Jesus. He has come from above and is greater than anyone else. We are of the earth, and we speak of earthly things. But he has come from heaven and is greater than anyone else. He testifies about what he has seen and heard, but how few believe what he tells them. Anyone who accepts his testimony can affirm that God is true, for he is sent by God. John 3:31 through 34. I have arrived at the Gravel Springs hut. I am not alone tonight, so that's nice. There is a ridge runner here who I just met. He's setting up his sleep system right now. There is a bear box and a bear pole here, so I don't have to worry about hanging a bear bag. And then behind me is actually the spring where I filled up my water bottles. So I will be eating next and then going to set up my tent. I'm doing it backwards tonight because I'm hungry. And then I'll be relaxing for the evening. I'm going to do no rain fly again for 3 nights in a row. And I'm pretty excited about that because that's the whole reason I bought that tent, is because I wanted to have the option to have just the open screen so I can see the night sky. That is my plan. I may or may not be back with you, but otherwise, thank you for following along. Have a great day, and we'll see you later.